Good morning, it's MJ with Crow Tarot. Thank you for stopping by. It is Thursday, March 21st. It's the first full day of spring and it is just lovely here in Seattle. I am feeling very lucky. It's amazing what a little bit of sun can do for one's disposition. So let's get started, shall we? I already shuffled a bit this morning, but just to give it another quick run through, the full moon also last night was incredible. I saw it from my bedroom. It woke me up at 3 in the morning. It was very bright and I had my blinds down and it was amazing. It was just so, it just illuminated the entire room and it just illuminated our entire apartment. So feel very grateful for that. And then I got to watch the set this morning as my daughter was getting ready for school, and it became bigger and bigger as it lowered in the sky. It's just and we amazingly did not have clouds, which is for March really rare. So I feel like the skies have worked out really to our benefit here for seeing the moons this whole year. Even when we had the rain and the snow and the the bad weather over the winter, I feel like I never missed a full moon. Weird. Okay, let's see what we have going on this morning. So okay, so the first card we have is the Seven of Cups, and this indicates that perhaps there was a time where you were dreaming big, where you had some fantasies in your mind. And fantasy isn't bad. I mean, like, fantasy is wonderful. Fantasy is what motivates us. It's that dream of something that is almost unattainable that makes us work harder. And in that reaching for something that is so high up off of the top shelf, we end up getting to the middle shelf, that you wouldn't have been able to reach. So it's like you're reaching, and then you find that you're able to reach something that maybe at some point seemed less available. So here, the Seven of Cups indicates that you were dreaming big, and in that pursuit of something greater, you found something that you achieved that was pretty monumental in itself. It wasn't quite as it's like dreaming for the big mansion, and then what you end up getting is a lovely house on the ocean or something. It's like not quite the same thing, but still rather good. And so here it pushes you. So you had this drive, you worked towards this goal, you had this big idea, and it led you to a place of, I think, when I think of strength, it's like there's a silent quality to it. It's a very mature way of thinking, a mature approach to the world. You're not necessarily bending others to your will, using brute force. You have a knowing about you that everything is going to be okay. You have this inner strength. It's a grace that only those who are really comfortable in their skin possess. It's the kind of thing where you can have somebody chattering away all sorts of opinions, and knowing which battle is the one to fight, and you can just be like, oh, you know what, let that person have their say, whatever. It's going to cause no harm. In fact, when you are in strength, you're able to let go of this need to control other people, and you have the strength to know which are the battles to pursue, which are the battles that are just going to end up into a giant spiral of just feeling like crap, right? I mean, so here you're in this position because you achieved something in the past. Maybe it opened up the door for you to see the world in a different perspective. Maybe you understood that when you were dreaming big and getting whatever it was that you got, that you didn't have to scrap, or or it's like the energy is very calming, and as if like you have this knowing about you. And so this is what is troubling, is that then we have the Five of Swords, and this is a very combative person. These two, do not mix well. This is like oil and vinegar. And so, strength is what you're going to need when you deal with this person. And so this crow here, the Five of Swords, we have this bully, this boorish brute, who comes in and he's taking these swords, and this is like, I won fair and square, even though he probably didn't. He might have lost, the popular vote, whatever. But obviously he did lose the popular vote, because we have birds flying and we have birds that are playing dead. They're being complacent. And so here you have this character who's just very in your face, just narcissistic, like the world owes this person something, and you're going to have a choice, and it's either you're going to be complacent and deal with this person on their terms, or you're going to fly away and say, you know what, see you later, alligator. I don't want to have anything to do with you. I am fine without you. So who this person is in your life is going to make a difference on where you fall. If it's somebody who you care about greatly, you may just want to play dead for a little bit and just let them be there, like let them be the crazy uncle. We all have that person in the family who is very rigid in their mindset, and they're the ones that are screaming at the kids to get off the lawn. So you may just have to let your crazy uncle be. Or if it's a boss or something, you may have to use your strength. Know that you can achieve great things, because you already have a history of it, and take that strength and apply it to a future situation where you may have to leave this individual or this company or relationship, or somebody with, this is somebody who's very, they're like egomaniacs, they're the people who it's like, it's all about them. And so because you have this pure heart, and that there are infinite possibilities when it, by extending kindness and respect to others, when you operate in integrity and you feel grounded in who you are, and you see the world from being, as a place of beauty, and you tame that wild side of you, you don't have to deal with this person in a way that's going to be combative. You don't want to go into battle with this person. You either want to let them have their little tirade, let the baby have his day, or give the baby its bottle, or you simply say goodbye and leave. But where you're going, it's going to be, you may not know exactly where you're going, but know that it's going to go, when you do leave this individual, it will be to a better place. It will be a place of, you'll feel divinely guided when you go there. So it's not going to be like, you're going to be out floating around without any direction. You'll feel which way to go. So here, again, at the center of this reading is strength, and strength radiates across. So strength, it's like you had your inner strength here when you were dreaming big, and you were able to achieve something, when you pushed yourself harder than maybe you would have had you not had that lofty goal. And you're now in this mature state of being where you see the world not as one that you need to control with a brute force or hard, like hard control. This is very soft control. This is, using your charisma and your charm and figuring out other ways, being creative in how you solve a problem. But you're going to be confronted with somebody at some point here it's like at some point we all are. I mean, this is not fortune telling. We all encounter this person at some point. It may be the person in the grocery line who's pitching a fit. It may be your boss. It may be, again, your crazy uncle. So here, the reminder is, draw upon your strength. Know your history, because you achieve, when you do, you've achieved great things. You're able to dream bigger. And because of that, you're not going to let somebody who's narrow-minded or narrow-focused or myopic keep you back from your dreams. You dream bigger than this person does, and that's what's going to keep you moving forward. It's going to keep you in a position where other people aren't playing dead or leaving you. You're not going to be the one who people give in just because it's easier. They're going to work. They're going to want to work with you. So have strength. Know that it's within you. We all have it, right? We all have this innate grace somewhere. Sometimes it's buried deeper in others, but it's there, and you're going to need to draw upon it, because when you do, you'll find the solution, and it'll be the best solution for you at the time. These people are really difficult. I consider them to be like, they're like energy vampires. They just sort of suck out all the energy from you. And sometimes I do want to, like when I do encounter these people, I just lay low. It's like, like engaging with this person is not the thing to do. And if it's somebody who you're close with, or if it's, a relative and you can't basically tell them to F off and fly away, it's like you sometimes just have to, bite your tongue, pull on that inner grace, your strength, and just know that, I personally believe in karma, and that karma it will work out. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this reading. Again, it's the first day of spring, so I hope you get a chance to get outside and enjoy some nature. I noticed little white moths the other day, so that to me was like, we've definitely turned the tide here, or turned the corner here in Seattle. So I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye. I need coffee. Goodbye. Bye. Peace.